Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. When last we left off, ARP. Jasper, there's quite a collection of subversive literature here. How to cheat at sports. You looked at the title until you find the appropriate sort of anarchy for your abilities. You figure he'd want you to steal it. You read the book and learn how to store excess energy in your shoulder. You're not entirely sure why this counts as cheating. If you read it again more carefully, you'd understand. If you do, your wind-up will increase your muscle by 3. Even after mastering the technique, you still don't understand why it's against the rules. It's all just steroids. If everyone's doing it, isn't that fair? It's just like it's just like steroids. If everyone's doing it, isn't that still fair? You walk around with the book conspicuously stuffed into your waistband pocket until a pickpocket steals it from you. Okay. It's a map of Gray County with various different locations marked in various ways. This poster looks out of place. Hey Jasper, what does ARP stand for? Association of Anarchists, Rebels, and Pirates. Neat. Excuse me. What's our mission status, Jasper? Liz said she's ready to deal with the guard out front. Windows all set to spring the gate. Xena's armed and dangerous. Well, only a little more dangerous than usual, I guess. Alaska's confident she can get us into the inner sanctum. Grover's got the big Betty ready to blow. Fernandez says the radio card's good to go. I guess we're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's do this. Alright then, here goes nothing. I think you mean here goes everything. You kids and your enthusiasm. Don't get so fired up or you burn yourself out. Okay, let's go. He stays up to the guard holding a glass of milk. Hello there, handsome. Couldn't help but notice all the hard work you're doing, keeping this place safe from intruders. That's my job, ma'am, yes. And you're doing such a good job, too, darling. I was just thinking to myself that there's a handsome young man who must be so thirsty after all that walking. I simply must bring him a little pick-me-up. Oh, it's very kind of you. I could use a glass of milk? The guard drinks the milk and instantly passes out. Iola shoots you a wink as she strolls back to the car. Go get him, Tiger. Nice work. I guess her name's Iola. Window's messing with the gate controls. Window's removed a panel from front of the control box, revealing a mass of gears and cogs packed with grease. Give me a hand with this, would you? Is it gonna have all the fingers still on afterwards? Yeah, no worries, kid. This little gizmo I'm tinkering with is gonna do all the heavy lifting. Just need you to hold that panel open for me. Hold it open. Let's not show off. Windle slots his little gadget into the control box and casually flips the switch on the back. Makes a little whirling sound, which becomes a loud whirling sound as it engages the control gears and the gate slides open. Wendell looks extremely satisfied. Nice. Perverse, vulgar, crude, unrefined, refined, classy. Oil, you see. A well-made, but otherwise unremarkable office desk. Very practical. Search it. From the memos and so forth, you gather this is Barry Hilton's personal desk. Pretty much all that's in it is business-related papers. Oh, except for this weird leather pouch. Take the pouch. Grab the pouch and close the door. Go to the drawers. The leather pouch with a weird spiky glyph stamp onto the flap. You found it in a desk at the Helco refinery. Let's see what's in it. The pouch contains a stick of pink chalk, black candle that smells like French fries, some old dried oregano, that's a guess, and a crumpled receipt. The receipt is from the SIT library for overdue book finds and the list the book's call number that. I should probably try looking that up later. This locker's not locked. Open it. Unsecured pants, don't mind if you do. Refinery workers' pants. These pants are designed to provide you all the support you need when you're swinging a refining hammer. safe looks pretty... It's a pretty big safe. The keys in there must be really important. Sika pulls out the meteorite shard and carefully rotates it into the right position in space to create a small wormhole. Okay, just... The other side of the wormhole should be inside the safe. I just need you to reach through and unlock it from the inside. Is that safe? Can't you do it yourself? I have to hold the shard in the right position so the hole doesn't close and slice off your arm. So no, it isn't safe, but also I can't do it myself. Fine. You reach through and jiggle bits of the safe mechanism until you hear the latch click open. Then pull your arm out of the hole with a relieved... Safe opens to reveal a single key inside, which makes the word keys on the outside a real exaggeration. And now that you grab the keys, it's just a lie. A complicated looking industrial key. Key to the oil baron's bunker. Nice, got the key. Right, that's my bit done. I'm heading back to the car. Good luck. Unlock the door. Grover's moment has finally arrived. Holy jeez, is that a bomb? Yep, ain't she a beaut? She's big as heck. Ah, don't worry, it's just a shape charge. Pretty much all the blast force going straight into that wall. Pretty much? Were you planning on standing right next to it? Can't recommend that in any case. Go ahead and light the fuse whenever you're ready. Okay. Look at all the evil. That guy from your dreams doesn't look like he wants to be interrupted. Interrupt him nevertheless. Ooh, and tarnation, you got about to the end of this sentence before I kill you deader than most people are where is possible, girl. Bring it on. Shadow creatures coalesce out of the air around him as you approach. Uh-oh. Damn! The Baron intends to empower his shadowy allies, increasing all their stats and their maximum HP by 5. Too bad he won't have any by the time I'm done. I see. Time ended. You wanna eat that capitalism? Yeehaw! Hey Jasper, what do we do with the big central machine thing? Jasper strides up and hurls a big monkey wrench into the side of the machinery, which immediately starts exploding. Sometimes the traditional ways are best. Come on, we gotta get out of here before the whole place goes up. The front panel of the machine blows off, and what looks like an old farmer's sickle flies out of it and clatters onto the floor. You quickly pick it up. Go, 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 go. Come on, Barker, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Well, everybody, that went better than I could have expected. Just goes to show the old crew still has some life left in it after all. Though clearly I gotta hand it to our new member of Blues. Couldn't have done it without you, kid. Ah, shucks, it was nothing. Nonsense, you deserve one hell of a reward for what you've done today. Fortunately, most of our money is tied up in savings bonds, so you have to settle for my cool shades. They are very cool. Ooh, thanks. Now it's time for us to get back to our retirement. I got a shuffleboard game in 20 minutes. See you all around. I'll give you a big hug and everyone leaves with a wave. Bye, let's do it again sometime. Vast fallow field, the wind blows, yet the mill still stands still. Go 50 paces west. Now remember, west is north. Now go 50 paces north. 25 paces south. Almost there, 50 paces west. Dig. A little cache of buried hobo treasure. Let's see what's inside. Lucky hobo nickel. 3 quilt squares, which will increase the defense of our pants. Spooky armored pants by 3. Junk mail. A fuse. Cures bleeding. What a haul. Did I just use a shovel to do that? Oop. That's gotta be a bug. That's not for whom the windmill spins, it spins for no one. Clock has stopped, perhaps in solidarity with the windmill. Its hands at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, the annual celebration of life in works of the 18th century poet Robert Burns. No, on closer reading, it's just that the calendar itself is burned. Steady wind sweep through the empty windmill, its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill then, if there's enough wind to make everything around it spin? Something must be the matter here, but what? I have no idea, I just got here. This is too much pressure. Fair enough. Do you want a moment to regroup outside? No, I'm fine. Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls bow, and the wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds are too regular, too precise. There's a pattern, you notice, and feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Tune in. Continue to sweep the wind against the woods. The sound it makes these aren't noises, they're words. Oh whoa, whoa, oh whoa, oh why. An unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. How are you? Oh, terrible, frankly. And who are you? Oh, good peddler, I am the living spirit of this old ham mill. Oh, you'd surely be forgiven for thinking it had no life left. Are the windmill? Oh yes, and does this shock your sensibilities? Does this shock you very much? I love it. Oh, a modernist. And what shocks the modernist, I wonder? I don't know, a laser? Oh, whoa. What's wrong with you? Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me. Sorry to hear that. I have been horribly struck from the moment I read the news. Has there been news about all the curses and shadowy things? Sir, no, I refer to the Pulitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award the prize for drama to Sidney Glout over Haldy Howell. This piggery agitated me so thoroughly that I could not even read on to learn if that smut merchant married where I won for poetry. Anything I can do? Nay, when the art made a joke, so too is life and living. Are you so upset about the Pulitzers? But in a world in which arts are poorly valued as a bare desert, sans life. I meant more, why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers? Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians, 'tis not? Too little appreciation of the arts. And do you think pious Aeneas heeded that lesson when founding greatest Rome? No. Exactly so. We are doomed to repeat his mistake now that the Pulitzers have, in the depths of their perversions, recognized the monstrous Sidney Glout for drama. When did this happen? Sorrow, when did what happen? This whole episode about the Pulitzer Prize for drama? I cannot possibly remember. The incident has irreversibly shocked my faculties. Are you always like this? Do you understand the question? More concerned with the arts than being a mill? Yes. I had to go. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed it with lock with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risk when it took the job. Open it. Give her the old sledgehammering. Wow. Wham! Your show of strength with the hammer would have surely wanted you a stuffed duck from a skeptical carny, but apparently the safe is a little harder to impress. Maybe the problem is that you're using a sledgehammer and this isn't a sledge, it's a safe. Pry it open. Crack the safe. Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because its lock has been literally cracked into pieces with a hammer. That's not what irony means. Let's move on. Kick the safe. Say the magic word. Beans. Set it on fire. Ow. The explosion destroyed most of what was in the safe, but among the globs of charred meat and cooked shoes, you find a safety inspection report which unbelievably is in perfect condition. The safety inspector knew their stuff. Why didn't I get the shoes? National Flower Standards Committee report is as dry as flour and technical as cyber flour. One paragraph catches your eye, the proliferations of exclamation marks. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it's illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. This wine is all mixed up. Okay? There's generally other reading material here. Must get lonely working in a windmill, or being one. Paradise Corn by Carrington Whip. A People's History of the Skeleton Roads by Boxer Hamilton. Highbrow taste for a windmill. The Fishing Bridge by Sidney Glout. Glout! The author who won the Pulitzer for drama, and in doing so sent this windmill into a tailspin where it no longer spins. And Union Daughter by Sidney Glout. Not Glout! That's who won the Pulitzer and upset the windmill so terribly. Early Farewell to Fiddler by Mornay. Didn't the windmill call her a smut merchant? What would it have done if she had won the Pulitzer? Whoop! Pamphlet slipped from between the books. And 2 autumns. We knew what the horses wanted by how if he'd won the Pulitzer, maybe this windmill will still be spinning. National Flower Standards Committee Directive 17.2, Stages of Flower Necrosis. Bakers, nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flour death. Flour's gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months, bad fusty smell. 12 months bad, musty smell. 24 months bad, very fusty and musty smell. 36 months bad, fetid smell. 48 months bad, gamey smell. 49 months bad, and older, absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smelled than not smelled. NFSC, protecting our flower, okay? However long this flower has been sitting here, it isn't too long. It smells rancid and appears to become a new home for bugs. Oof, the fragrance is 2 notes, bad and worse. But you let it in, and once the dank, fetid odor is at your home and in your nostrils, it commences to make all sorts of trouble. You'll need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of this olfactory vampire. Yeah, leave it alone. I guess now we can go home. Today saw the grand opening of a new bank concern, Securibus Building and Loan. Residents of Ocean City watched in appalled disgust as, during the opening ceremony, the maximum security vault door was installed backwards, sealing inside their savings valuables for eternity. The bank's chairman reassured worried customers that the mistake would not affect operations. What happened next? 10 minutes later, the bank was closed permanently. Banks, can't trust them. Once papers tell of Helton's murder trial, which ended in a mistrial when the star witness was metamorphosized into a tree, the third such incident that year. Mr. Elton was praised the outcome as a victory for the rule of law and forestation. Hi, there's something about that wrecked riverboat in the swamp. Today, a new charter riverboat, the Longfellow, was announced. Those possessed of sufficient endowment to charter the vessel are guaranteed the time of their lives, according to the boat's owner, Mr. Henry Longfellow, who is the younger and longer brother of poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. At the riverboat champagne christening on the Crystal Stream River, one reporter was heard to joke, "Is there a longest fellow?" To which Mr. Longfellow replied somberly, "No, that is a myth." The headline on the date is the daring midnight theft of an entire model village from the Great County Fair. That must be where the Pudwitches got their buildings. A crime for the ages. To commemorate Editor-in-Chief Grover Burgess' birthday, the edition of August 5th edition 1900 edition of the paper is printed entirely on meat. It's awfully generous of him and explains a fair amount about how this place went out of business. You pluck it out of the archives. Pluck, pluck. This morning, an unexpected explosion destroyed a barn in Gray County. Captain Alvin Lieutenant on the Gray County Fire Brigade reported that the fire was, pretty well contained, nothing to worry about, no problems here, and that it was probably caused by some hay exploding weird, and that we should go away and don't ask me any more questions. Funeral services for the farm residents will be held tomorrow at St. Polycarp's Cathedral in Ocean City. Day's paper tells of the disappearance of the charter riverboat Longfellow, all passengers and crew presumed dead. The riverboat's owner, Henry Longfellow, is quoted as saying, "There are many things that are long, such as boats in some distances, but the longest of all is grief." The article is not much for help, but the further down the page there's a coupon for meat. Click the coupon. Just sell it? Who would print this? Let's see. Search for the Pulitzer Prize report. Oh, 6. Oh, 7. It doesn't matter. Do I really need to get that windmill spilling? Why do I keep saying that? Spinning. How much time do I have left? Alright, let's get the windmill spilling. God! What is wrong with me today? That is the weirdest problem I've ever had. Ah, yes, I see. Uh, 60725. Gain 10 experience points. The headlines grace the front page. Government Valley programs involve 152,662 eat. Glout defeats Howell in Pulitzer punch-up. Sailing under a black flag, local principal returns from long voyage. The second article confirms what the windmill told you. Sidney Glout was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Drama for his play Hummingbird Behave. 152,662 eat? That must mean meat. Look up something else. 60825. Well, look at that. In a massive and unlikely area, the newspaper has run corrections for all three of the previous top headlines. Correction: Government Valley Road program to involve 152,662 meat. Correction: Howell defeats Glout in Pulitzer punch-up. Correction: Sailing under a white flag, local principal returns from a long voyage. Check whether the editors regretted the error. Yes, they do. Take the paper. Wait till the windmill sees this. Like I said, it's not something you had to do. Meh. But why not? Wait. For whom does the windmill spin? Ask not. No, ask not. Ask not. Why? It's not necessary to ask for whom the windmill spins because it's clearly spinning for no one. So why bother? They're telling me not to ask. Ask not why you are told not to ask. I just want to go in the windmill. Hello again. Oh. I have great news about the Pulitzers. Oh? What news, pray? Ali Howell, not Sidney Glout, won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 1925. No, and you aggravate my last nerve with untruths. The prize went to Piggy Glout. I read it with mine own eyes. There's a correction. I read it in the newspaper. Ha! I do not believe something I could not read myself, Sirrah. Gutenberg and Caxton are just the pretty press for a reason. I have the article. How windmill supposed to read a newspaper article is anyone's guess. You raise the clipping above your head and wave it vaguely. Howl for drama? Howl for drama? Can this be true? Oh, but of course, never was there a pulse or boneheaded boneheaded enough to vote for Glout. Oh, I knew it. Oh, but this is joyous news. Howl is Pulitzer, and so the world excels in all its restored order. Everything is in its once again in its proper house. I mean, yes, but the world's still plagued by shadows. The wind picks up and the walls shake. The motes of flowers suspended in the air gather and shriek upward to the ceiling. Is this good? Yes. Oh, once again I taste the sunlight and the wind, and mine appetite is restored. I hunger for life anew, Sirrah, and so I move on. Sidney Glout may write free, but Galileo Galilei for a move, and yet I move. Yea, and forever I shall. Me too. Well, Pulitzer winner. Jefferson Jot could not write a joke so finer. I wonder, I was so enraged by the news headline that I could not read on. Might I see the rest of the article? The entire list of winners? No. Oh? For why would you keep it from me? Is it blasphemous? Contradictory to teaching of the church? An offense to public morals? I must see it now, I must! No! Oh, you are insistent. Perhaps it does not matter. Howell has his faults, so perhaps that is enough. I should heed Orpheus and look no further. Mine soul is at most peace. Same, honestly. Sirrah, goodbye. Stop calling me Sirrah, I'm a lady. Hello? And now we have fresh flour. Wait, what? Ooh. And we will call it a video here. I'm the Blue32. This is Shadows Over Loathing. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.